The Digidestined were called to save the digital world in Digimon. But what if the reason they were called was due to the original Digidestined failing? Big shout out to Randy Johnson on Facebook for helping me with this theory. I was pursuing some Digimon pictures when I found one of Andromon holding up Kari. This inspired me to ask what would have happened if one of the Digidestined had died. Today's theory will be covering the original Digimon Season 1, and we are going to be talking about the original Digidestined. No, not the ones in the show, but rather the ones that came before them. Yes, there were Digidestined before Season 1 of the show, and that will be our focus today. It is mentioned that Tai and his group were not the first Digidestined called to the digital world, but there were others, and more specifically, those individuals were called to the digital world to save it. However, if they had failed at what they were supposed to be doing, what would have happened? In Season 1, it's shown many moments from the very start to finish where the Digidestined were put in severe danger, and even temporarily destroyed. So the question remains, why were the Digidestined called to the digital world so soon after the originals had went? Originally, Digimon were created by the parents of Season 1's children. This includes Matt's father, and of course Season 2's Oikawa. In Season 2, it is explained in greater detail how the world was created, but it still leaves gaps, so we are gonna just focus on Season 1. Matt's father seems to know who Gabumon is, which is really strange considering it was Matt's partner. When the digital world was originally created by those individuals, it has been stated that they used to play in it and thought it was a game. While it's not directly stated that they went to the digital world in the way that the Digidestined did, they definitely had a part in its creation. So when the original Digidestined went to the digital world, it was in response to the danger of it being unbalanced from the good and evil. This can be seen with the actions of Devimon, Edimon, and Myotismon, which caused the second set of Digidestined to be called to the digital world. The original Digidestined failed in a battle and were destroyed, causing them to be sent back to the real world. As seen in many of the episodes, the Digidestined were put into situations where they could have been killed or temporarily destroyed in Season 1. This can be seen when Devimon defeated all the Digidestined but Angemon and was going to attack TK. And when Edimon defeated 3 of the Digidestined and took Tai with him into the black hole, ejecting him from the program. Why did he return home? Because he died in the digital world? Later, Edimon would explain that he went to a place where his data was reconfigured. However, even though Tai was data, he didn't go to that place, but instead returned home. And let's not forget when Piedmon turned everyone into keychains for whatever reason. Still, they definitely seemed a lot less life. Since they were in the digital world, they themselves are data. This can be seen in the same episode when Datamon copied Sora in the pier. Being data means they could have easily been reconfigured and ejected from the program. Having failed, the program had no use for the original Digidestined anymore, and that's why they were unable to return. And while it's unclear who the originals were, it can be assumed that Matt's father may have been one, since Matt was one of the children called to the digital world. This is supported by the fact that Devimon was just a test, and failing on File Island would have required something else. When the originals had failed, this gave rise to the evil Digimon like Devimon, allowing him to take over File Island, Edimon to set up a dark network into the continent of Server, and Myotismon, who was able to invade the real world. This is why there was a prophecy stating the return of the Digidestined, and why the Digidestined's Digimon eggs, Digivices, and crests were created. If the original Digidestined had succeeded, other Digidestined would not be required to return. As shown in Season 2, the only reason those Digidestined were called was because of an outside influence of Oikawa. So, to recap, if the original Digidestined had succeeded, Myotismon would have never been able to rise up and threaten the real world, and the other evil Digimon would not have have been able to take over the digital world. Whew, that was a lot to take in. Please, remember this is just a theory though, so don't take it to heart. Personally, I really enjoy the Digimon show, and anyone who hasn't seen it definitely should. It's on Netflix right now, so take a break and watch some Digimon. But Proto! What about Pokemon? But Proto! Digimon sucks! But Proto! Digimon copies Pokemon! Well, comment section, Mega Evolution does seem similar to the Digimon level Mega, and personally, the Pokemon anime doesn't even remotely compare to as good as the Digimon. But hey, that's just my opinion. With that, I hope this gave you some insight to the show Digimon, and maybe got you interested in watching some episodes. Please like and share my work, and comment section, let me know what you think. I have been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Good gaming, and God bless. Oh, and one more thing. My love, Jen, has made a channel specifically geared around other theories. She has already uploaded several videos as well. So if you're interested in seeing some awesome Zelda theories, check her out over at Protopeach, or you can take the link in the description below. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go watch some more Digimon. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming. And now comes the all-important decision of supporting the Maverick Army. Join the Maverick Rebellion today. Subscribe and become a Maverick. We are a tight-knit community who desire to change the gaming stereotype into something better. Together, we will revolutionize the world of gaming and the way gaming is viewed on YouTube and across all platforms. Mavericks unite. Subscribe today and become a Maverick with us. I'm Protomario, and I approve this message. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights.